Welcome to the Frenchie Farts podcast. This is one of your hosts, Hayden.
And I am your other host, Hannah, and today we are joined by
Emilia.
Emilia. Yay!
Welcome to Frenchie Farts, Emilia.
Thank you. Glad to be here.
The smells in here are
Palpable? Is that the word we want to say?
Overwhelming.
overwhelming. So what we've decided to do today, because Halloween is just over, is get a bunch of candies. So there's two different types of candy taste tests we're going to be doing today. We have weird flavored non-chocolate candies, and then we have the Great Value brand versus name brand of chocolate candies. It's what we're going to taste and give our reviews on. So which weird flavored candy do you guys want to do first, or which chocolate do you want to do
I
first?
want to get the keto taffy out of the way.
Okay.
Okay.
So we
I
have
want to get it out of the room.
Yeah, it smells.
we have Zappy Keto Taffy, the after you eat treat for a healthy smile.
Mm,
And
promising.
you
see
can
about that.
really smell it.
You're giving me the yellow one?
Yes, I'm giving you the yellow one.
Does it say what
It's
the
also-
flavors are?
It
on
does not.
Okay, on the-
I also have a yellow one.
okay, I'll eat it. There's yellow. I see it in the yellow.
I wish we
I'll
had.
eat a yellow one as well.
I wish we had.
But they're
television.
very
The
so
picture says there's a pineapple, an orange, a strawberry, and a grape.
Well,
So I'm assuming.
color is like almost
Oh wait, I
translucent,
think mine
which
is
is
orange.
unsettling.
There's a.
okay. I don't like the
I think
smell.
it's the paper that's.
Yeah, it smells like wax paper. You want to cheers?
Cheers.
Cheers.
Damn.
It's chewy.
It doesn't taste like anything.
Why does the smell overpower the taste?
It tastes like wax
I don't like it.
paper.
I don't like
I don't
it either.
eat it. I don't think I'm gonna throw up.
I don't have any smiles on my face right now. No healthy. No.
No healthy smile. But is it really healthy if it's just like
There's no sugar in it.
that's what it's missing?
That that tracks.
Zero sugars.
We have a pumpkin pail here as our trash.
It's weirdly
I don't want to
not
swallow it.
bitter.
Ugh.
There's an aftertaste I not loving.
Something about it just makes me not want to swallow it.
It's not the worst thing I've ever tasted. Like, it tastes like something you would get at the dentist office.
Well, you can have the rest.
Ew.
Need the trash out. Red, would you like one? There's red ones and orange ones left. What do you think about it? Did you get an orange one?
His actually smells like fruit.
I hate the consistency of taffy. It's just the sticky to your mouth. I hate it. But the taste is just bland.
And something about it not being sweet and still having the texture is wrong.
I think it's been in the wax paper for a long time.
I think so too.
Alright.
Okay, and then what chocolate do you want to compare here? Because we got a lot of stuff on the table. So
Let's get the other fragrant one out of the way.
okay, so we think that the Snickers is the fragrant one? Or
No, it's the Milky Way.
Okay.
We want to do name brand first or
Or grape. Let's do name brand first so we remember what it tastes like. And then we'll do great value after.
Compare it. Oh. We're cutting so we can all try.
A cross section of a Milky Way is a beautiful thing.
Now Rhett can't have one.
That's true.
Thank you.
Okay.
Alright.
Cheers.
Trying
Cheers.
the original Milky Way.
I always remember it being really sweet, and it usually hurts my teeth.
Caramel? Or like
A Milky Way. It's just very sweet.
It's fine. It's caramely. Gotta say, I think I remember the nougat being more present in there, but
are you thinking about Three Musketeers?
maybe, but I
We
really
just
want to
had that on the table.
The only candy bar that's more boring than a Milky Way is a Three Musketeers.
What about a regular just Hershey bar? That's
No, because you can do so much with that.
All right, now here is the
Great value.
great
Milky Way?
value one, which I gotta say, it cuts. It doesn't feel like as fake.
Does it cut hard? Like, is it harder to cut? Or
It's a little easier. It feels more real.
It looks less
It's
caramelly.
thicker?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's the
Like the chocolate, the nougat's darker.
Wait, pull out your last fourth piece. This is Great Value Milky Way.
Yeah, the nougat is like more brown.
a lot thinner caramel.
This looks more like food.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh.
Okay, cheers. Oh, it's chewier.
I don't like it. It doesn't taste like a Milky Way.
Less caramel, but it's chewier.
It has the consistency of a Charleston chew.
Mm.
With very little flavor.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's not a dupe.
No.
Mm-mm.
So, our special guest Emilia is here. Emilia is a friend of mine from high school
Mm.
that does theater with us at the South Arkansas Art Center often,
Mm.
where she met Nooner, and we are friends.
We
have a
are.
lot of similar interests,
Mm-hmm.
including not enjoying a great value Milky Way.
That's right.
It made my mouth itch.
Yeah, I think it's like it tastes old.
Yeah, it's just
Mm-hmm.
I'm not digging it.
Not digging it.
It's part of the Rainforest Alliance of People and Nature.
Oh, that's good.
That's nice. And it was only, I should have brought the receipt, 78 cents. It was under $1. All the great
Okay.
value was under $1.
Tastes like 78 cents.
That's a nice, but like if you were in a bind and you wanted to get
You
78
aggressively
cents,
needed chocolate, and you
Yeah.
had $1 in your pocket, and
But-
that's it.
don't buy it expecting a Milky Way.
Mm-hmm.
All right, shall we back to a gummy, or do you want to go ahead and talk about some of our rankings?
Let's talk about some of our rankings. So the first one that we wanted to do was top 5 candies that are not chocolate candy.
Mm-hmm.
So starting with number 5. Who wants to go first?
And that's our like bottom of our top.
It's the
five.
bottom of our top 5.
Yes.
I'll start off. I think it's a little strange. A hot tamale.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't even go that route of
I
candy.
respect it. I love a hot tamale.
I do.
They're good. My dad really likes them.
My mom really likes them.
Mm.
Parents really like hot tamales. We have
Yeah,
just found
I
this
think
out.
my mom really likes hot tamales.
I think is it an 80s candy? When did a hot tamale come out?
Mm.
Podcast.
My dad also loves hot tamales.
When did hot tamales come out? Podcast producer.
Please look it up.
If they're an 80s candy, then that makes sense.
It does.
Or 70s or whatever.
I like the sound they make. That and Mike and Ike's like the sound they make in their boxes.
Very satisfying.
Mm-hmm. What's your number 5?
My number 5 is candy corn.
Ew.
You know what? James loves candy corn. so-
I don't hate candy corn.
I like it.
I just don't love candy.
I like the size of it. I like the honeyness of it.
Hot tamales were released in 1950.
Oh.
Oh wow!
Okay.
Stand corrected.
But I do like a candy corn. I am not a fan of the candy corn pumpkins.
Okay. That's a lot.
It's a lot. It's too much.
I don't hate candy corns. They taste like
Be real. Be real.
how I imagine a candle. Like a
Mm-hmm.
heavily scented candle would taste like. That's
Hi.
what I.
I get it.
What do you have like a brand preference?
Yeah.
Yes, it's got to be like the Brock brand.
We had the Brock candy corn pumpkins on our cheesecake wedding cake last
You
year.
did. You did.
We did not eat them. James did. I did not eat them. Maybe somebody else ate them, but
I recently just had the freeze dried ones, and which I'm here or there with the
My feelings
freeze-dried
about
stuff.
that trend.
But it was, I realized I do like the texture because with the freeze dried one, the texture was gone, but like the flavor was like intense.
Hmm.
I was like, no, it's not why I
What's
like
the
it.
flavor of a candy
I
corn? Is it
think it's
vanilla?
supposed to be honey.
Honey, like a bit. It
Interesting.
does kind of taste like a bit of honey.
Yeah,
mm,
I think it's supposed to be honey.
My number 5 is a Laffy Taffy.
A certain flavor or just
I like them all. I don't love banana.
I was about to say.
And grape I could do without, but I love the red, the pink, the green.
Do you like the jokes?
Yes. Duh.
of course she likes the joke.
I like a Laffy Taffy. But if you're gonna go to the gas station and get one of the big Laffy Taffies, I don't want the long, skinny Laffy Taffy. I want the candy bar size fat Laffy Taffy.
Yeah, I don't like the skinny like straw.
I don't they're gone. Like in 2 seconds. Like give me like something. And Rhett doesn't like Laffy Taffy because Rhett doesn't like to use his jaw like that. He's not a big chewy person. I am.
I like a chew.
I like chewing. I like other. What's your number 4, Emilia?
My number 4, gummy worms / bears. It's like they're the same, just different shape.
Mm-hmm.
Haribo.
Yes,
I disagree with
Oh.
you saying that they're same.
With the shapes.
Yeah, because
I agree.
to me the bears are so dense.
I prefer the bears.
So are
I
the
feel
gummy
like-
bears, are they not?
I thought the bears are chewier than like the worms and other things are.
It's more of a challenge to eat a gummy bear than a
Yeah.
gummy worm.
Only a couple of the Haribo have like unique flavors. If you want to sponsor Haribo, I would take it.
Oh, same. I
Mhm.
love
I
Haribo.
love you.
Oh yeah.
I like it's not on my list.
Is it Haribo or Haribo?
I think it's
It's a
Haribo.
commercial.
Haribo.
Wonderful World of
World of
Haribo.
I have Haribo on my list twice.
I don't have Haribo on my list, but I do love you.
I have it on here once.
I took your one, so I have a choice. So it's on the table 3 times.
Okay.
My number 4 is Sprees, not the chewy ones.
Not the chewy ones.
Yeah,
What the heck?
I
Oh my
know.
God, I love a chewy spree.
I
Do you
like a
remember
chewy
their
spree, but I love.
Shockers?
Big ones?
No, shockers, the ones that were sprees, but they were chewy and they were super
Yes,
sour.
Yeah.
yes, I do like those.
I think about those all the
What
time.
were the big? They came in a 4-pack, big old discs like this big.
Those were sweet tarts. They were the big sweet
Big sweet tarts. Those were good.
But
You
yes,
like
I like a hard
You
spree.
like the
I like having
Tums?
something for a minute.
Tums.
But they're not chalky, like, and they're smooth on the outside because they have
Oh,
candy
okay.
coating.
You're right. I'm thinking of Smarties.
Yeah, no, ew.
Okay. Spree
I'm
is
not 4 years old in church.
Yeah, Spree
No.
isn't like. I don't ever think about it. Obviously, somebody likes it.
Yeah, they come in like the little
Yeah.
foil wrap tube. Love
I love
them.
Mentos. I didn't think.
Yeah, the fruity.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
My number 4 is Starburst.
Any particular color?
The red are my favorite. In popular opinion, the pink are my least favorite. I know everybody likes the pink the most.
They are also my least favorite. I am a yellow and then a red.
I'm
Like,
red,
yes.
orange, yellow, pink.
I like yellow,
Oh, the yellow ones.
but I will not seek out Starbursts.
I will. I also really like the mini, like unwrapped ones that are, because then like I just roasted him for eating candles, but it is like a nice texture because they have like a harder shell on the mini Starburst.
All right, number 3.
Number 3, Sour Belts, Haribo.
I love the
Haribo.
orange ones
You
of
know?
those.
Yeah, no, I always think about. I also have a different brand of sour belt, but my kids at school they all like the Airhead Extreme sour belts the best.
Those
Haribo ones are
the Haribo ones.
good.
That orange one is one of the best orange candies.
I like the way that the packaging is, and I only found them at Target. They might have them at Walmart. I've never actually looked.
I'm not picturing a Haribo sour belt.
They're in an orange, like an orange bag.
It's like it's hold on.
I've definitely had them.
If
around
you are a Haribo fan, Dollar Tree is the place to go. By the way.
Here.
Oh, yes, I've had them before. My sour belts
Yes,
are better.
love those.
Yes, I like the way they're organized, where it's the red, blue, orange, and green.
My number 3, also Haribo. It's the Haribo cherries.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think I've had those like once.
I like that there's a different shape. You have the stems, so you have like a thin gummy, and then you have like a fatter like cherry piece.
My number 3 is sour gummy lifesavers.
Okay.
Okay.
The
A short chew. A chewy candy that's not long.
/black one in there is so good. It's like black raspberry flavor or something. So good. I like sour gummy lifesavers. That's my unless you consider okay. I don't have very many gummies on mine.
All of mine are
2
of some sort of chewy gummy.
All right, number 2.
Sour Patch Kids.
Number 2 is Sour Patch Kids.
Number 2 is
What
Sour
color
Patch
is your
Kids.
favorite?
I really like the blue ones,
Yeah.
but I am open and
Blue,
accepting
raspberry,
of all of them.
supremacy.
I like a Sour Patch Kid. It's fine.
You'll see in a minute that I like the Sour Patch Kids.
Yeah. I do not like some random flavors. of
Ew,
Sour
no.
Patch.
One time, Nooner and I were really excited about fall. I think it was last year.
Oh, I remember this.
And we went into Walmart and we got apple, like the
apple
fall
orchard.
Caramel
harvest.
apple.
It was a fall harvest, and it was 3 different apple flavors. It was like caramel apple and apple cider
A candy apple.
and candy apple.
Yes.
And they were bad. It was nasty.
I remember that.
So bad that I took it to school the next day. I was like, anybody want these? My kids were like, yeah. And they took them. That's how bad it was. I couldn't finish it. Brett didn't like them. They were nasty.
All right.
Your number 2, sir?
My number 2 is peach rings.
Fair.
Specifically, like from a gas station.
Oh, yeah.
That have like the little cardboard top and like.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Or like the Cracker Barrel, like the
Yes.
Yeah.
The $1 peach rings.
Yes.
Yes.
Mhm.
That is a
Love.
good choice.
That is good.
My number 2 is Rips, which is a different kind of sour belt.
Oh yes, I know
Yeah.
what you're talking about.
They're like Dollar Tree, Dollar General, and it's got like a little like
Mhm.
science guy.
Yeah,
and it
yeah.
comes in strawberry and green apple.
Okay.
Okay.
I
They're
agree.
super good.
Would we like to try our one Sour Patch on the table before we go to our number 1?
Because we just talked about sour.
Yeah.
Sure.
Sure. So we
can
have.
hold off our number 1. So
We all know what Sour Patch Kids taste like.
So
but
we
I've
have
never had this
Sour
flavor.
Patch Kids strawberry.
Now, I don't love the Sour Patch Kids watermelons.
a lot of people do.
But I'm not. Like I said, gummy is not the reason I like Sour Patch Kids.
Mhm.
So like making them thicker does nothing for me.
Cheers. They just have a really good chew. Sour Patch Kids in general.
Very strawberry,
Mm-hmm.
but not very sour.
No.
Now you can up the sour a bit.
A lot.
If a Sour Patch Kid you like the consistency and you don't like how sour they are, they're
It's
great for you.
They're really good. Like it's a good strawberry flavor.
Yeah.
Like, there's no doubt what flavor that
You
is.
know what it tastes like? It tastes like a strawberry slushy from Sonic.
Yes. Or
Oh, yeah.
those grandma church candies.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the little strawberry bonbons.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, not bad.
All right. Let's give our honorable mentions before we go to number 1.
I have an honorable mention. Or do you have one?
I don't. I
You
forgot.
You don't have
I can think of one.
think
though.
of one.
My honorable mention is Sweetest Fish.
I love Swedish
You
fish.
know what? Yeah, I agree
Just
with that.
red or all of the colors?
If it's the Sweetest Fish brand,
Mm-hmm.
I want just the red ones.
Oh.
But the Trader Joe's brand, like the
Mhm.
Scandinavian swimmers, the whole bag.
My mom is such an avid Swedish fish fan, but she only likes it when it's the variety. Like, because you used to be able to get like a bag of Swedish fish and it was red, yellow, green, orange. And now you can only find the red for some reason, unless it's like at Target in their minis. I like Swedish fish.
I'm with you on the honorable mention, but blue.
The blue ones, like those?
Isn't there a blue Swedish fish?
Yeah, I think so.
There's not a blue Swedish fish.
I
Is there
swear
not?
there is.
Red, orange, green, yellow. I'm pretty
Googling
sure.
it. I'm pretty sure I've had a blue one before.
Is it that one?
No.
We have a weird flavor of Swedish fish on the table. My honorable mention is a payday because that's not a chocolate candy.
Raspberry.
Blue raspberry.
There's a blue one?
Yes.
I was pretty sure there was.
Raspberry.
No, that's the one that's on the thing.
Is it?
Yeah.
Maybe I'm losing
In the
my
normal
mind.
like variety pack, there's not. See?
Oh, you're right. I knew it wasn't in the normal one, but a lot of gummy candies always go blue raspberry, and they always have like a specialty one. So maybe I'm thinking of something else.
Yeah, there's not in the normal variety pack. There's not blue.
There is a red, white, and blue of the Swedish fish.
There's a ton of different flavors of Swedish.
I do like a payday.
I love a payday.
I
Now,
love a salty.
my
something.
jaw will get tired eating it.
Mm-hmm.
That is a candy that I like a fun size.
I like it. Period.
That's a good fun
Like,
size
I
candy.
will deal with the jaw pain eating a payday because I like them so much.
That's the first thing I ate when I got my braces off.
A payday. A payday.
Like I
and a
went to a
Dr.
gas station and got a payday.
A payday and a Dr. Pepper and a road trip.
Ooh yeah. Can we have a drum roll for number 1?
Our number ones are Emilia,
Nerd clusters, but the blue ones.
the blue ones. Right, wants a dap.
That's right.
Just nerds.
Just
Period.
nerds.
Not clustered.
Yep, just the nerds.
Okay. Do you find there's a flavor change between colors?
Yes.
100%.
Okay.
I'm not a fan of the. They're still fine. Nerds, I love you. Like you have such a hold on my heart. I'm not the biggest fan of the red ones, but like the yellow and the orange ones, I love.
Purple.
Yeah, purple's fine.
Pink ones?
I like okay, purple and pink. I want you to mix them.
Yeah, they come in like a mix.
That's
Yeah.
what I can think of when I think of loose nerds.
Purple and pink.
Like, and they have like spooky ones too, like at Halloween time, like
Well,
orange and white.
Well, one that was my profile picture on my Insta. I think it might still be no, it's not. It was just a picture of a package of spooky nerds because
I remember that.
that me.
Yeah,
I do be a spooky nerd.
indeed. And what's your number 1?
My number one is Sour Patch Kids.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
like the regular Sour Patch Kids. Honestly, it might not even be my favorite candy, but it's always solid and I can find it in most places and I enjoy
Yeah,
it.
I don't think I've ever been like, oh, I don't want that. Like,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I like sour candy. I can't stop thinking about shockers now, so
Mm-hmm.
I know I kind of want. I want to go get rips now.
the Rips are so good. I almost bought them at the Dollar General when I was getting these weird flavored candies, but then I was like, no.
All right.
It's not weird enough.
Moving on to our next.
Weird gummy and then chocolate comparison?
Sure.
Or do you want to do chocolate comparison first?
We'll do
Yeah.
chocolate
Let's do
comparison.
What
chocolate.
do we want to do?
first.
We want to do Kick? You want to do Three Musketeers, Snickers, Twix?
Let's do the Twix.
Okay.
Enjoy that little ASMR wrapping.
Gosh.
Mm-hmm. I have also purchased the regular Reese's cups and pumpkin Reese's cups because we're going to end the debate today on which one's better.
Okay. A normal Twix to to remember what it tastes like.
Was this the left or the right?
All right. Depends on how you hold the package. Like,
mm, I don't know. They used to tell you the whole package was a leftover, right?
mhm.
I love that.
Twix.
I love Twix.
My
That-
friend Abby Calloway used to have a Twix in her lunch every day.
Good for her.
That crispy cookie.
It's good.
It's a good ad. But they have like flavored. The shape's weird.
The shape is weird. It's more flat.
It looks like, what is that? In the
It looks more like a cookie than like a candy bar.
what's
Yes.
in the Little Debbie section of like Walmart, and it's like there's something in like the little where you buy little Debbie cakes. I can't think of what it's called, but that's what it looks like. That shape.
Hey, tasting a great value Twix. Uh-uh.
Oh, she got a video. We all.
The cookie is soft. The cookie is soft. It doesn't taste bad. It's just I wasn't expecting the cookie to be so soft.
So soft. Whoa. Oh no.
I feel like you go for a Twix for that crunchy,
Crunch.
crispy cookie.
Okay.
Mhm.
And so it means
Now that I've-
soft.
The visceral reaction from the beginning is over. It doesn't taste bad. It
No, it
actually
tastes fine.
tastes pretty similar to a Twix. It's
And I think if you were not eating them side by side,
Mhm.
you wouldn't really care.
But the
No.
cookie was soft. There was no there was barely any resistance when you
Yeah.
put it down.
Then we all bent down at the same time. and
As you can
realized.
probably tell, we are textural people over here. Texture is
Mm-mm.
wrong.
Okay, Amelia, pick a weird non-chocolate.
Um.
We've got sour drops, we've got
Mhm.
Kool-Aid gummies, blue raspberry Swedish fish, sweet tart chewy fusions, sour dude sour straws, a cow tail, and orange cream Twizzlers.
Let's get them Twizzlers going.
Orange cream Twizzlers.
I know you like a good Twizzler.
I love a Twizzler. I like things that are orange cream flavored. I don't think that the combination is going to be very good.
The RIP this packet.
Oh,
boy.
The gross, like,
Yeah, I wish you could. I wish you could pull yours off. Feel the removal.
I don't like the. Okay, first of all, there's supposed to be cream in the middle. It looks
Like earwax.
pussy. Yeah, I'm gonna take a bite.
I smell nothing.
It doesn't smell like anything.
I don't eat Twizzlers, but that is not the correct consistency.
Like
Texture. Yeah.
Taste wise, it's not terrible.
No.
If you
There's
like,
there's like a bitterness of almost like real orange that I really kind of like.
if you like orange cream, it's not bad.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, I like it.
I think I like it. The texture is not what you expect with a Twizzler.
No, it's too soft to be a Twizzler, but
But I'd buy this.
it's good. You like it?
Bad.
It actually reminds me of a cowtail.
You don't get to enjoy an orange cream flavor very much.
And it's dairy free.
Mm-hmm.
I would know already if it wasn't.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's pretty nice.
It's good.
I don't want to finish mine, but
I don't
we've
either.
we've
Really
got a
don't like
lot
candy.
to
Drinks a lot of
go through.
Okay,
I'd totally finish mine.
now I will say I would enjoy it more if it had more of like a
A bite.
bite to it, like a normal Twizzler.
Mm.
Maybe if we let them get stale, they'll be better.
Maybe.
Okay, so we have tried another candy. Do you want to? Let's go ahead and do another round because we have so much candy.
All right.
Do you want to do another chocolate, or do you want to do some
What-
sour drop?
What you feeling, Hayden?
Let's get rid of the Swedish fish.
Okay.
Okay,
Great.
blue raspberry lemonade Swedish fish.
And I gotta say, there's something about the size of a Swedish fish that is a satisfying candy. Like it's a gummy candy, but like you kind of have to bite it.
Full disclosure, I've had this before and I love it. I've bought them many times.
Maybe I have had these. They
Mm.
smell good.
I'll go.
And cheers.
So good.
That's good. Maybe I have had these.
I love a blue candy.
I was about to say anything blue raspberry, even though it's not a real fruit,
Mm-hmm.
slaps.
What is your candy flavor of choice? Like, what color are you gonna reach for?
Do I have to repeat myself? Blue raspberry.
I'm gonna reach for blue too.
I'm gonna reach for yellow. Unless it's banana, gross. But if it's like a lemon or a citrus, that's usually where I'm gonna go.
Purple or yellow.
Mm-hmm.
I will reach for red too. And I know I'm in the minority there. I like cherry flavoring.
I also like.
a lot of people don't.
I also like blue. Blue
Blow
is
pop,
fall.
a cherry blow pop
Mm.
is a masterpiece among candy.
I do kind of feel weird about suckers though, because it's just flavored spit,
True.
and it kind of freaks me out a little bit if I think about it for too long.
Hmm.
But okay, our next group of favorites, we have our top 5 chocolate candies.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So
Did anyone taste lemonade?
it's like at the end.
I guess.
Yeah.
It's like it's less like sweet than a blue raspberry would be
Yeah.
because it's like
Tart, sour.
Kind of mellows it out.
Okay. Agreed.
If they were if they had sour powder on them, I would tear them up. I do
Yes.
not think that would be a bad idea. Listen to me, Swedish Fish.
Mm-hmm.
Number 5 for me, chocolate candy. And I'll just preface this by saying chocolate candies are not my favorite.
Mhm.
Okay.
Like all of the candies I put as over here on my other list, all above my
Mhm.
number 1 chocolate. But chocolate covered pretzels, I know it's not really a candy. That would be number 5 for me.
Good chocolate covered pretzel.
I love a salty and a sweet.
Me too. Yes.
Speaking of salty and sweet, my number 5 is a chocolate covered almond.
Yeah.
Good.
I love a chocolate covered
I cannot continue the trend. A Carmelo.
Oh, I do like it.
Oh yeah.
Put them in a fridge for a little bit.
Rip your teeth out.
Yeah.
Yes.
I do like a Carmelo. Carmelo's good.
All right. Number 4 for me, this is my off the rails one,
Mm-hmm.
would be a Cadbury egg.
Ooh.
Oh.
Like with the cream in the middle?
Yeah.
Or the caramel.
Cream.
I like the caramel.
My mother used to like that was her candy of ours. And I don't think I had one till I was like 9. Because like if we got it, my mom that would just be what mom took.
Oh, and I have to change things. I forgot the
But
Easter candy was.
I love a Cadbury chocolate anyway.
Mhm.
Sorry, Hershey's. It is a superior chocolate.
I agree.
I watch, this is a sidebar while you say that. I watch Binging with Babish.
Yes.
If you haven't heard of him, you should watch him. He ranks stuff. And he explicitly says that he does not like Hershey's chocolate.
It's a cheaper chocolate.
It
Yeah.
is. And yet
And-
it's the one that everyone goes for because it's name brand.
And it has
Mhm.
it has kind of a bitter that I don't think I realized but I eat a lot of Cadbury now. And then I had a Hershey's. And I was like, it's kind of
It's
bitter.
cheaper. It's a cheaper
Yeah.
made chocolate.
Mhm.
It's fine.
It's American brand. There's
Yeah.
nothing wrong with it. It's just
Mhm.
not as good as like Lindor Cadbury because
Yeah.
it's not from
Oh,
Europe.
Lindor.
Yes. Yes.
Also, for my dairy-free friends, Lindor just released a dairy-free oat milk truffle
Oh,
for the
I've seen
holidays.
somebody else has oat milk candy bars now.
And the plant-based Reese's also not bad.
Okay, my number 4 that I just changed because Nuna reminded me that Easter candy exists. The Cadbury robin eggs, like the little
Oh,
hard chocolate
yes.
with the hard shell.
Those are good.
Those are so
Here we go, guys. The Frenchie fart to go with our podcast.
good. Make it smell even more pungent in here.
Great. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I like it. I forget about
I
those.
love those with like the hard candy shell. They're good.
Yeah,
All
they're
right.
good.
Number 4.
My number 4, Lindor chocolate truffle milk chocolate.
Milk chocolate ones. Okay.
It reminds me of Christmas because that's the only time I will get them.
Just a little in the gold. That's the
red.
red Rocher.
No, red.
Red. Okay.
The red Lindor truffles.
Oh, that's a lot of chocolate.
It
It's
is.
like smooth on the inside.
It melts
Okay.
in your mouth. Yes.
Yep.
I like if I'm gonna get a truffle, it's gonna be one with like a flavor on the inside. I'm not gonna do the chocolate on the
You're
inside.
thinking of Ferrero Rocher
I was thinking of Ferrero Rocher.
It's also pretty good
Mhm.
candy.
with the little hazelnut in the middle.
I like it.
Yeah.
hazelnut.
Number
Nice.
3, a Rolo.
Oh,
I like the small size.
But you don't like Milky Ways. Because a Milky Way is a Rolo.
Rolo's caramel is a little bit more tougher.
Yeah, and it's just caramel.
Have
There's no
you ever taken a Rolo and squished it on a pretzel and put that in the oven?
and then put a pecan on top when it comes
Yes.
out. You make a turtle? Yes, I do.
Okay. just making sure
Every
that you did.
Christmas.
My number 3 is a Hershey's almond bar. Just plain Hershey.
Oh, yeah.
Not the
Yeah.
regular Hershey's because that's too much.
No.
But the almond.
Yeah,
is
you gotta
breaks
break.
it
You
up.
gotta break it up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
My number 3 is my favorite go-to movie chocolate, a bunch of crunch
Punch a crunch.
Oh,
in the box.
Yeah, they still make those.
Yes, they do.
Mm-hmm.
I loved
The
those.
sound they
growing up.
make in a box.
They're just like little like clusters, right?
Yeah, of like.
Remember the Butterfinger
Crispies.
like BBs that used to have?
Yes, I remember those. Nobody else remembers those. I do.
I do.
And they had what's the little baby girl Simpson on it?
Maggie.
Maggie Simpson on it.
Mhm.
All right.
Memory lane.
I know. Yeah, bunch of crunch. Here we are.
Okay. Yeah, no, they
I
still
love
have those
those.
at the movie theater.
Yeah.
At least our movie theater.
I go to Walgreens and I stuff my backpack before I go to the movies. I don't buy candy at the movie theater.
I don't go to the movie theater for candy though.
It's true.
I'm a popcorn queen.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm a popcorn with Reese's Pieces.
I like that too. But if I'm at the movie theater, just give me plain popcorn. I've walked into the movie theater, purchased popcorn, and left before.
Good for you. My mom.
Oh, I bought a
Mom
garbage
close to
bag
that.
of popcorn from them before
Cool.
for a party. Number 2 for me would be a Twix.
Okay. Number 2 for me is a Kit Kat.
I also put Twix.
Not that great value, Twix.
No, not that.
It's just
boy.
the crispiness. It's
got
not a ton of chocolate, and I like that it's a little thinner. And also, I like that it's small because sometimes I don't want both.
I like that you can get 2 sticks. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, and I can put the other one because sometimes I don't want both.
My number 1 is a 2-stick candy bar.
Right?
Great. Do you want to take a piece to eat some chocolate before we go to our number 1s?
Okay.
Sure.
Would
Let's
you-
not.
Do you want to compare Reese's
Let's
first?
compare Reese's.
Okay, so we've got Reese's Pumpkins and Reese's Cups.
We're gonna try a cup first. Classic. Do we want to give our thoughts first? Like what you?
I like the shape of a Reese's Cup. I like the little extra, like, wrapper and, like, the ridges it makes. And I like that it's, like, a thinner.
I think I prefer this over pumpkins. Hot take.
I guess right now.
I just based off of my memory, I feel like the chocolate has more of a snap.
Yeah.
You bite into it.
I feel like it's a thinner layer of chocolate as well.
I haven't had
Like I
either of them in a
cross section
while.
cut mine.
Good, because we'll cross section. Because I heard that there might be more peanut butter in the pumpkins, which
Well,
is why people like it.
Looking at them, there has to be. So thicker.
They're very thick.
But like that's a very thin top and bottom.
It is.
I love a Reese's Cup.
Mm-hmm.
It's just you don't really have to use your teeth.
Mm-hmm.
It's the edges that have that little bit of a
Extra
thicker
chocolate.
bite.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I
If
love
you-
a Reese's Cup.
If you
Love that.
refrigerate them, they're really good.
Okay.
Okay.
And then a bite of a pumpkin.
Mm-hmm.
If you hear snoring, we're all awake. The dog's not. So
Cross section. What are these?
Mm-hmm.
see, that's so much peanut butter.
That's what.
Yeah, but like the bottom is thin.
very thin.
The top is fairly thick.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, taking a bite of pumpkin.
There's definitely more peanut butter.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's just a question if you like peanut butter or chocolate more.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think I like the pumpkin more.
I'm gonna stick with the original.
What do you think?
Just because I'm more of a peanut butter person than a chocolate person, I'm going with the pumpkin.
Okay.
Not to say that I don't love the original either, but
Yeah.
also
Likewise.
I don't understand why Reese's peanut butter, the texture is nothing like peanut butter.
Yeah, and even if you buy like the Reese's peanut butter like in a jar, it's still not this consistency.
Like it's like a powdery almost.
Grittery.
Mhm.
Grittery. That's not a word. Grit.
And I don't know if it has something to do with making it shelf stable
Maybe.
and not melt. Like it doesn't melt as bad.
Mm-hmm.
Like because regular peanut butter, like if you sit it out too long, it'll melt until like liquid.
Yeah, the oils, please.
Yeah, I don't know. Dang, I love peanut butter and chocolate. But interestingly enough,
Maybe
maybe I have peanut butter and chocolate.
What's the ingredients on these bad boys for the peanut butter? Not that I know the original peanut butter ingredients.
I think the peanut butter is the same, but the peanut butter in Reese's products like this is not the same texture as peanut butter out of a jar.
Okay, so the first ingredient for the pumpkins is peanuts.
Uh-huh.
So I'm wondering if they literally just grounded up peanuts and put just this, because like peanut butter has a bunch of other additives to make it that consistency and make it smooth.
It definitely has. I feel like it had a little bit more grit
So
than the reg does.
yeah,
The reg.
I want to say, thinking back to when the old town store was downtown and they had that peanut butter maker, like I want to say that when it came out, it fresh ground peanut butter has like a little bit of grit to it.
Oh yeah, I've made it before with a mortar and pestle because that was really cool.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the Trader Joe's peanut butter cups do not have the same texture peanut butter. They have like peanut butter.
Yes.
It's not like this powdery.
No.
And I'm wondering if they made it because you know there's peanut butter powder. Like you can make
Mhm.
peanut butter out of that like healthy people use and
Yeah.
for like protein shakes and stuff. I'm wondering if it's a peanut butter powder
Maybe.
that they've just like activated into a paste.
Maybe.
Next time on George Washington Carver's podcast. All right. Our number. Well, I'm gonna do my honorable mention
I
first.
do have one for this.
Peanut M&Ms.
Love
The superior M&M.
the superior M&M.
Almond M&Ms are
Yes.
also not terrible. I'm gonna put them above a peanut because I love a good.
Ooh, a
almond.
mini M&M.
Ooh, those are
I
good.
need the peanut in it. Like a regular M&M is not it for me.
Yeah, a peanut M&M. There's just something.
My honorable mention's off the wall.
Okay.
It's a Queen Anne's cordial cherry.
Okay, Dad.
It's so good. If you like a maraschino, like cherry, and you want to be sweet enough to make your teeth hurt,
Oh yeah.
Christmas.
Hmm.
It's definitely like a eat one and then come back.
Oh yeah. And sometimes the cherries are like actual cherries, and so like if you get like a certain like box, you can get pits in your cherries.
Mm,
I just like a cherry.
that sounds dangerous.
If you have you ever had a Queen Anne's? Do
Mm-mm.
you like cherries?
Yeah.
Like a lot? Do you like cherries a lot?
Sure.
I feel like you have to like them a lot.
Are you talking about like if I get a
What's-
cherry Coke at Sonic and that kind of cherry, or the
It's a
cherry?
maraschino cherry.
Okay, like
It's a
in-
maraschino
okay.
cherry, and there's like goop.
And isn't it supposed to be like amaretto flavored?
Yes, it's a
Oh.
maraschino cherry with like goop, like sweet goop, and then they dip the whole thing in like chocolate, and then it's the messiest thing you've ever eaten in your life. If you try to take a bite of it instead of just throwing the whole thing in your mouth, but the whole thing is like this big, and so it's like a.
It looks like a bale.
Oh, okay, cool.
They're around. You've probably seen the boxes. They bring them out this at the stores for Christmas for some reason.
Go on, go on.
All right, and your honorable
My
mention?
honorable mention is the Trader Joe's dark chocolate cups.
He 100% yes.
Mm-hmm. Oh yes, I know what those are. Yes, I should try those.
I don't know what Trader Joe's put into those.
Crack.
They are so good.
They're good. Have you had them?
Yeah,
They're great.
They're so good. All right.
my number one. Oh, you start with your number one. Sorry.
Oh, my number one is Kinder Buenos.
That's my number one.
That is not my number one. Kit Kat.
Close. Another stick one.
Yeah, another wafer.
Mm-hmm.
But I love a Kinder Bueno.
I
I
love
love that
hazelnuts.
thin, crunch, like that thin little crispy wafer.
And you
And then if you've ever had the hippo one, it's good too.
I just like it because like it's chocolate. It tastes like hazelnut, which I really like hazelnut. And the outside is like the wafer part, so you're not gonna get like a whole lot of
Yeah,
chocolate on your
yeah, I like it.
And you like Kit Kats for number one.
I do.
I love a Kit Kat.
Solid.
You ever seen how Kylie Jenner eats a Kit Kat?
Does she bite into it?
No.
What does
She, like,
do?
Nibbles. I don't know if it's Kylie or Kendall. It's one of the two.
The edges?
She nibbles the sides and then the edges, and then takes the wafers and like peels each layer of wafer apart, and then eats the wafer. It's
Okay.
a lot of work
I
to attempt to eat one like that.
I don't do
It's a
that
lot of
every time. I have done it that way
Yes.
before.
It's a lot of work.
It is.
All right. So do we want to do the Kit Kat
Absolutely.
now?
Because it was on my list and her list.
All right.
Mhm.
So we start with the name brand Kit Kat.
There's y'all's.
Thanks. This one does not need a knife.
Mm-mm.
They break.
I watched somebody on a podcast like bite into the whole bar.
That's why I thought you were gonna. talk
No,
about
she like nibbles and then nibbles and then nibbles on the
Yeah.
edges.
All right, here we go.
Nibbles off the wafers.
Huh.
I love Kit Kat.
Solid.
There's a flavor that this chocolate has
Mm-hmm.
that other chocolate candy does not
I
have.
was about to say that if they made a straight up Kit Kat just candy bar, I think it would be too much.
It's sweeter.
It's too sweet
Yeah.
by itself.
Yeah, it's sweeter. Okay. A great value Kit Kat.
Random fun fact for us today.
Okay.
One of my lullabies as a child was the Kit Kat theme song.
Give me a break. That one? Give
Yeah.
me a break.
Doesn't it break as cleanly as a Kit Kat does?
doesn't.
No, but it could have
It's-
something to do with like the.
So the wafers is a little bit more wafering than the Kit Kat. Like they're taller.
There's more air in the wafer.
More air in the wafer.
All right.
Be prepared for soft. Oh.
That's the most similar we've had.
Chocolate doesn't line up, but that's
Mhm.
okay. What does that chocolate
This
taste
chocolate
like?
might be better. It's more.
Oh my
milk,
gosh.
It's more milk chocolatey.
Mhm.
I like this better than the
I
regular.
think I might. This is good.
That is good. That chocolate tastes like something I've had before. What is that?
Yeah, I'm putting this over the regular. This is
Yeah.
this is really good.
That regular Kit Kat has that like sweet whatever in the chocolate that hits you in the back of the throat.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. That was good.
Mm-hmm.
Way to go! Great value. And what is that? 78 cents?
78 cents.
That's great.
The number one ingredient in a Hershey Kit Kat is sugar.
Mm-hmm.
And the next one is wheat flour, cocoa butter, then chocolate.
Oh,
The number one in the Great Value is milk chocolate.
I taste it.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Hmm.
That is.
Sugar, cocoa butter, chocolate liqueur, dry whole milk.
Oh, wow.
Fancy.
That's good.
I'm vibing.
Yeah, that's really good. Try a Great Value Kit Kat.
Wow.
What do they
I'm
call
really impressed with that.
Or a Great Value milk chocolate crispy wafers bar.
I love how they didn't even try to make a name for it. They're like,
No, none of them do.
Oh,
They're,
yeah,
they're all the
The Milky Way
descriptions.
was caramel and nougat bar,
Yeah.
and then the Twix was cookie and caramel bar.
Mm-hmm. I had to think really hard whenever I got down to the Milky Way and
Milky Way and the Three Musketeers.
Yeah, I was like, what is in them?
Which is which? Google.
Well,
Yeah.
I need a non-chocolate thing in my
Yeah.
mouth.
I don't know if my stomach's getting full or if my pants are too tight.
Do we want to try those sweet tart balls?
Yeah.
Are they gum?
It says it's a fruit punch medley candy shell with crunchy, so it's candy shell on the outside, crunchy bits on the inner, and in the very center is a soft, chewy center.
Okay, so you got the flavors in the back. So let us choose.
So we
Should we all eat the same flavor? Or
we have
different
berry
flavors?
punch, tropical punch, cherry punch, watermelon punch, and strawberry punch.
Roll them out on the table, and the first three matching is our decided flavor.
So you want to eat the same color?
Is it the green?
Not yet.
No.
Purple.
Purple. Okay.
Oh, I did like yellow.
Or yellow.
Or yellow. Well, Nooner likes yellow.
Okay, we'll go yellow.
This is tropical punch.
Tropical punch.
Great.
I have no
Wait,
idea.
there's another yellow. Let me give one to our producer.
So
All
you
right.
got, I have no idea what to expect. Like I have no
Yeah.
idea what this texture.
I saw the picture and I'm still like, what?
Like my brain says this is a gumball.
Oh,
Oh, okay. You can break it. Oh, whoa.
Mm-mm.
pretty much.
There's a lot of texture going on.
It tastes like a sweet tart.
For all our ASMR lovers out there, that one was just for you.
My brain keeps expecting gum, and it's not there. But it's like, you know, the gum balls that you get from like the big machines, and they have that like candy outer shell that's like
Yes.
really nasty, and you have to like chew through it to get to the gum.
Mm-hmm.
That's what that like. It's the same like weird crumbly outside.
That flavor is so good, but I cannot stand that texture.
And that weird crumbly outside is not good.
Yeah, and it is, then like right inside the shell is like crushed up sweet tarts.
Yeah, it tastes like
Yes.
sweet tart. Like the
Yeah.
taste is not the problem. It's like that weird.
Yeah, no thanks.
Yeah.
Okay.
Our last top 5 that we're going to talk about is our least favorite candies, with 1 being the worst candy for us on the planet, 5 being like, I still don't like this. So my number 5 is Smarties.
Yeah, they're just
They're gross.
Yeah.
They're a terrible texture.
Mm-hmm.
They don't taste good enough to warrant the texture.
and also the size is weird.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Now, Smarties is in the American candy, not Smarties as in Canadian and European M&Ms, because those are good. There's a difference.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
My number 5 is a Tootsie Roll. What is that? Fake chocolate. What is that?
A Tootsie Roll tastes like somebody described the taste of chocolate to someone and they made a Tootsie Roll.
Mhm.
Yeah. Number 5 for me is runts.
That's on my list.
I don't love runts.
Like the candy itself is like sandy and grainy.
It's hard to bite into.
Yeah.
The textures, like, and like all the different fruit shapes are weird. Like, there's no like uniformity to them.
Yeah. I'll
No,
I'm not a runts fan either.
me either. They're on my list.
Okay, number 4 for me is candy corn pumpkins. Not candy corns, because I can stomach a candy corn, obviously. But the candy corn pumpkins is just a lot.
it's too much.
Number 4 for me is Smarties, and I also put /Valentine hearts because I think they're
I hate conversation hearts.
Okay. Conversation hearts were almost on my top 5 favorite candies of all time. I know. Specifically the white ones. I know. Didn't put it.
Conversation hearts are nasty. Cancel Nooner too.
And specifically, I have a brand. I will only eat like the Sweetheart brand.
It doesn't
No
make
other
it
brand.
better. It just still tastes like
I
chocolate.
know. I didn't talk about it.
I didn't think about Conversation Hearts. That's valid. You're valid.
I feel like Smarties and those conversation hearts are the same. They're just different shapes.
Except for the white ones have like an even worse taste than the Smarties.
Not according to Nooner.
The orange ones are good too.
Keep your you. It's nasty. Now I can smell them and it's kind of making me nauseous.
It's okay. I give you Tums. Basically the same thing. See, I mean, because I'm aware they're bad. All right. Number 4 is, it should be the worst, but I've only had them a couple of times, so they're not. Satellite wafers.
What are those?
They're like these little wafers. They're old candy. It's like a thin wafer that doesn't really taste like anything.
Mhm.
And then there's like those flat sprinkles are inside of them. And so they like shake. Yeah, someone Google an image.
As we all Google.
It tastes like you're eating paper, and then there's those sprinkles inside of them.
Oh. Mm.
They're definitely like a convenience store candy.
Oh, they don't look good. They look
No.
kind of like communion.
Yeah, very
Crackers?
similar consistency.
Yeah.
Yes.
Interesting.
Yeah, I can see how that'd be nasty.
Yeah.
This Reddit thread, all I see is just tried satellite wafers. Absolutely foul. Tastes and feels like styrofoam.
Yeah, I concur. All right.
What was that number for you? 4?
4.
I just realized one time I accidentally bought a tropical flavored bottle of Tums,
Oh.
and it came with a banana flavor.
Ew.
And it got to the point where I was forced to eat the banana flavored ones, and it tasted just like white conversation hearts. And I'm realizing now that's what it tastes like. That's what. Yeah, first of all, don't buy the tropical Tums on accident. That was nasty. Whoever had the diabolical thought of this person is obviously tasting stomach bile right now, let's add banana chalk to that, was just rude. I don't understand why that's an abomination, and they will never be bought again.
We're on number 3.
Number 3. My number 3 is Heath bars. I don't like toffee.
Ooh.
It's a horrible.
I
texture.
like Heath bars all right.
I don't know if I could eat a Heath bar, but I like the crumbles on stuff, like on brownies and cookies,
Yeah.
on ice cream. And everything.
Toffee. The texture of toffee, and it gets like stuck in your molars, like at the back, and it tastes burnt because that's what it is burnt sugar,
True.
right? Burnt
It-
caramel. Isn't
Burnt
that
sugar
what
and butter, yeah,
what
basically.
toffee is? Yeah,
Mhm.
it tastes burnt to me.
My number 3 is Runts. Again.
Runts.
They're just not.
What are they?
Chocolate.
Willy
Not
Wonka.
chocolate,
I love your product as discussed. Throw them away.
You know what? What Wonka product do you like?
Nerds.
Nerds. I forgot that Wonka.
This is
was
gonna get me some
nerds.
flack, and I'm sorry. Bottle caps.
Bottle caps are.
Gobstoppers, Laffy Taffy.
I like that.
Gobstoppers I like.
Sweet tarts.
Yeah.
Sweet tarts.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't realize they were Wonka.
Gobstoppers
Apparently
are
so
legit. I
spring.
totally forgot about those.
Yeah, they're good. Yeah.
I get frustrated with jawbreakers and gobstoppers.
Pixie sticks.
All right.
My number. No, I said that already.
Nope.
Oh, number 3
number 3.
is the nickel nips, like the little.
Where you bite the.
It's like a soda, but it's like wax, and you have to like bite the thing off, and you drink the thing, and then you're supposed to chew on the rest of the wax. I guess
Ew.
I don't get it.
I've never had
I've
that.
had them before. They're not terrible. I just really enjoy that texture, like the.
Well, yeah, you're a biting person who bit into ginger.
I did, and I still don't regret it. And you did too.
I did.
There was a whole. What do you call this?
A
Bulb?
root.
A root. A whole ginger root sitting on the table, and I just knew that if I bit into that, it would be the most satisfying. Like, and I was not wrong, but I could smell colors after that. It cleared my sinuses so fast. I don't regret it. I'd do it again.
It was very satisfying.
My number 2 is Peeps. I hate marshmallows.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
My number 2 is Jelly Bean Boozled.
Yeah, they're nasty. Even the good ones aren't good.
Yeah. My number 2 is Smarties.
Yeah.
Again, not
Nobody
the
likes
candy.
Smarties.
It just reminds. It's just like the cheap candy, like the old man at church just hands out to the kids.
School, and then like they would give us Smarties before like standardized tests to make us smarter in like elementary school and stuff.
But we got peppermint.
We got peppermint. Apparently, peppermint's supposed to be good for your
Yeah,
brain.
like mint. That's something
Yeah.
for like
I
brain flow.
I love peppermint, and if you're out there and you're thinking the peppermint's gross and it tastes like toothpaste, I'm sorry. I'm the one that's keeping peppermints a flavor.
Oh well, since we're around the topic, this is a thing I get teased about a lot here in the
Mhm.
friend group. My favorite snow cone flavor is what, Hannah?
Spearmint.
Oh
He
no.
orders a spearmint snow cone. We make fun of him all the time. We have a theory that he's the only one that orders the spearmint snow cone, and so they've had a bottle in the back of the snow shack since 1997 that has Nooner's name on it. Because I can't imagine anybody else ordering a spearmint snow cone. Now I have tried it, and it's not nasty. It's actually really refreshing and nice. But would I ever order it? No. But yes, peppermint is good, and if you don't like peppermint, grow up.
All right. We're on to we'll do our honorable mention.
Sure. My honorable mention nasty candy is Tootsie Rolls.
Warheads, but the cubes.
Those are nasty.
Why? You made a perfectly good warhead
I love
hard candy thing.
warheads.
Why make a
Yeah.
cube that doesn't come anywhere close to your hard
It's
candy?
not
They don't even
sour.
taste the same.
No.
And it's not
Yeah.
sour. It's
No.
like a Sour Patch Kid with like no dust in it.
Don't cancel me, internet. But my honorable mention is M&Ms, the regular ones.
I don't love a plain M&M.
It just doesn't do anything for me.
They're not great.
They
They're not-
they exist.
I like them in like ice cream and like cookies,
Like a Sonic Blast.
like a Sonic Blast or like a Monster cookie. I like those, but like, I'm never gonna get like a plain M&M.
No.
In popcorn is fine.
Like a trail mix.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Alright.
like with something else.
Do you want to try a candy before we go to our number one worst?
Do you have an
Okay.
honorable mention? Candy that you hate?
I said it.
You did.
Warhead cubes.
Warhead cubes. Oh yeah, that's gross.
I'm about
Okay.
to unbutton my pants.
We want to do
Nobody
the
judge
warheads
me.
thing, or do we want to do the sour dew?
Well, we talked about warheads.
Or
Yeah.
the gummies?
We
I can
have
breathe
Look
now.
we have warhead juice. It's half blue raspberry, half green apple, and you're just supposed to squirt it in your mouth, I think.
Super sour double drops. Great. Can't wait.
Bottoms level.
Come on, I'm just gonna open it.
Oh, okay. Here we go.
3, 2, 1.
Mm.
Very different reactions at the
Mm.
table.
It tastes just like the candies, like the hard candies.
Yeah, it does.
Are you okay? My mouth, I'm like slobbering.
I love it.
I love it too. So sour. Do you want some?
I'm going in for seconds.
It's good. It's really sour. Like the warhead. I didn't think you'd have to squeeze like both sides though. I thought I was gonna be able to squeeze in the middle. You okay? I thought you liked warheads. Were you?
I love this.
Oh, so much saliva rushed to my mouth, which all hurts now. But it's super good. Give me mine.
Okay, let me tell you what just happened to me.
Mine.
I squirted way too much in my mouth. And when I came down and I like swished it around, I realized I had put way too much. And then I tried to swallow a bit and it burned and I choked. But I loved it.
Yeah.
That was great.
A serving size of this is the whole bottle.
Oh,
It's only 60 calories.
you're unwell.
Our least favorite candy.
Number one.
Circus peanuts.
Licorice.
Mine is also circus peanuts.
Black licorice, you mean?
Black licorice.
Black licorice. I can understand why people don't like it.
I can do a black licorice, except a black licorice jelly bean
Mm.
is awful. There's something about the consistent, the texture and film it leaves in your mouth. I hate.
Just all black licorice.
I'll eat them for you.
Okay.
Because Twizzlers, red Twizzlers, that's a licorice, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, I just have
And like
black licorice.
Rips is technically a licorice.
Yeah, black licorice.
I like black licorice. What's it supposed to taste like?
Death.
Oh, I know this. Anise.
What? Anus?
Anus?
Anise. Annis. It's like a spice.
What does black?
Because like there's like that licorice flavored liqueur that's like famous in Greece.
Grease.
Yeah.
Like I could
Yeah, you're
fry,
right.
I could fry chicken.
Aha. You know why I'm right? Because it's
It
useless.
tastes the most like anise or fennel.
Anise.
Oh.
In the United States, most of the licorice made domestically is flavored with anise rather than licorice extract.
All right. So we.
Some people say that it tastes a little bit like tobacco, and I can taste that.
It's got All right. You want to do the Three Musketeers?
Yeah.
Sure,
What
is
do
that
we
the
have
only
left?
chocolate? We
You
have
have
chocolate
Snickers.
and with Snickers and 3 Musketeers left, and
Okay.
chocolate, and then in the
Non-chocolate.
non-chocolate we have Cowtails, Kool-Aid gummies, and Sour Dudes.
Sour straws. Filled sour straws. Sweet on the inside.
Okay, so you want to do a 3 Musketeers?
Let's go. This is also one alongside a Milky Way that I just like. It makes my teeth hurt thinking about
So
it.
sweet. 3 Musketeers doesn't. I don't remember. It doesn't taste that much. It's just nougat.
It is because it's nougat filled chocolate.
I'm cutting it. It's very crispy, like the chocolate naps.
Oh, here's the great value. Okay,
Very flat.
the original 3 Musketeers taste test. Yep,
Crispy.
tastes like nothing.
Nougaty.
I like the light flavor. It's fine.
Just like a 3 Musketeers. I'm just not gonna reach for one.
Mm-mm.
Well, the Great Value version is a lot thinner.
It's like sinking in the middle.
Mm-mm. Oh.
Oh, I think it's denser as well.
Yeah. It's like the nougat got compact into it.
It's probably been sitting.
It's much harder to cut.
It's been sitting there longer. It's on its airy.
Mm-hmm.
Just looking at it, we haven't tried it yet. So.
All right, here we go.
Great value.
Smell is weird.
No.
It once again has the texture of a Charleston chew.
What does that smell like? That can't be nougat smell.
Powdery? It's a
Like
I'm gonna like a caramel.
a cardboard. It smells like cardboard.
It's not good.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
That's the worst.
I think it's just the twist was worse. I think it's just a cheap chocolate.
I hate the flavor of that one. Oh, I'm so sorry, Table.
Oh.
Yeah, that wasn't great.
No.
So,
All right.
once again, the only one worth buying so far
The Kit Kat.
is the Kit Kat.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
And what else do we try?
What was your favorite candy as like a child? Like when you were little, candy that was like the elite candy.
Well, since we just got over Halloween, I'm gonna think about like what I would look for in my bucket.
Yeah.
Dots.
I do like the dots.
Like
Same thing.
it's probably like it's almost like your intro pathway into like Sour Patch Kids, like gummy candy that we talked about today. And I think like Dots as a kid is very nostalgic.
Yeah, because we
very
didn't
Halloween.
have a lot of these gummy candies growing up as much
No.
as we do now.
Mm-mm.
Sour Patch Kids were later.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna look up when Dots came around.
Dots are old.
Oh, they're old.
They're like 30s.
Yeah,
40s.
whenever I was growing up, I would get candy from Halloween, and the only thing I could ever eat was dots.
What about like suckers?
Well, if they're not chocolate in the middle,
Well, Dum Dums is what I was thinking of.
well, you get Dum Dums, sure, but it's usually
1945.
Tootsie Roll Pops, and can't do those.
All right.
Dot were launched in 1945.
I just always looked for the mini peanut butter cups.
I like to fund it.
I don't like Fun Dip.
I don't like to fund it now. I like to fund it when I was little.
Like the stick is nasty.
Yeah.
I think I like the idea of it better.
I never ate the stick. I just used it for its purpose.
I was a sucker for the gimmicks like the baby bottle pop and the push pop.
I didn't eat a lot of candy as a child.
Good for you.
That was not by my choice.
My grandmother was a manager of a gas station, and I could just walk in and get whatever I wanted. All right, our next one is Kool-Aid gummies. I pulled out the blue ones.
Which I'm assuming is the punch.
It's tropical punch.
Mm.
It's definitely the one that's in here the most. There's also cherry and grape.
Very squishy.
It's very
I
squishy.
wonder if it's gonna explode like a gusher.
I don't.
It don't.
It doesn't look like it's
there's
going to.
nothing inside. I'm
You should
holding
be
it
good.
up to the light.
Okay, so trying a Kool-Aid gummy.
Smells good. I like that type of chew. It is what it is.
That's what it is. It
Okay.
actually is very fruit snacky.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it's actually leaning more to a fruit snack than like a candy.
Yeah.
It doesn't hit like a normal blue raspberry
No.
gummy.
Well, that's it's not blue raspberry. It's tropical punch. The blue
Oh.
Kool-Aid is tropical punch.
Okay. Apologies.
I want to try a cherry just because I'm curious.
I never got cherry Kool-Aid. I always get black cherry Kool-Aid.
Is it great?
Yes,
Grape.
there's a grape. Red one like a grape.
Okay. Now that
The
I know
cherry
it's,
is actually better.
now that I know it's not tropical punch, I don't think I like that. Let me try the other ones. If I were going for a Kool-Aid, which in those like old like squishy bottles with the weird tab you have to turn.
Oh,
Do they
yeah.
still make it like that?
Kool-Aid. Not
Gush
not jammers.
jammers?
Jammers are the ones that are like
In the
Capri
pouch.
Sun.
Yeah, these were like the
The
little
ones
twist
with like
tops.
the plastic twist.
Yeah, they were like
tops.
they look like wax bottles.
And you would
Yeah.
use the top as a pretend retainer.
Yes. I would.
Core memory unlocked.
You're welcome. I would pick the grape ones, so that's what I'm gonna go for.
I pick probably blue. I just want to eat more
Eh.
of this warhead
They were called
sour.
bursts.
Bursts. Are they still in manufacture?
I really like the texture of it. I would keep eating it because of the chew. I'm not a fan of the flavor. Any of
need it
them.
to be Staler. They're too soft of a gummy for me.
Now we're going on to the Snickers.
Thank God this is our last chocolate because I'm done with chocolate.
I know. I am not the biggest chocolate fan.
Is this
So
a
this
Snickers?
is
They're regulars.
well, y'all, yes, it is. And what
That's a
y'all don't
lot
know
of
is I've cut
peanuts.
myself the smallest pieces every time because I don't like chocolate.
I love
I will say it does seem not. It is very thin.
Were you thinking the same thing as I? I thought there was a lot of peanut. I thought it was maybe the fake one.
No, there's like
Yeah, I feel like there's very little chocolate in here and a lot of
I've-
other things.
yeah.
I've only just,
I
taken
think
a bite.
Snickers are just chocolate covered.
I've never like looked on the inside, so I didn't really know what it looked like.
Ooh,
I love the Snickers.
why don't I just Snickers more? That's so enjoyable.
Mhm.
They're good.
They're my favorite candy bar. If you don't consider because I don't really consider the Bueno or the Kit Kat a bar. Mm-mm.
Where's the nut?
No, this looks like the Milky Way.
I don't want that.
Nooner just cut me off the end, and I see one peanut.
There's one peanut in the middle. I don't want this. I don't want another one of these nasty Great Value Milky Ways.
Where's the nuts?
I have one. Look at it.
I don't want to eat this.
There we go.
All right, Great Value Snickers.
There's so much caramel. That's a no. That's a no.
The Great Value chocolate sucks. Like
Except for the Kit Kat.
Mm-hmm.
the chocolate itself, it's like cheap, so cheap that it gives the same texture as a chocolate chip.
Ugh.
Mm.
It's not great.
Mm-mm.
So the only Great Value candy bar worth buying is the Kit Kat.
Yep.
The other ones just save up and get
Yeah.
the full.
The Three Musketeers was fine, honestly. It just wasn't. It wasn't like the others.
The chocolate in the chocolate bars is not good chocolate.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
And we have two non-chocolate candies left. We have a cowtail and a sour dude filled straw.
Good check there.
I know cowtails are a common candy. I've just never eaten them before because the name is just really gross to me. So
Oh, that's not at all what I imagined. What was I trying to describe earlier? I think I was trying to describe those stupid like chocolate milk straws where they have like little beads in the tube and then you suck your milk through it.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? That's what I thought
Yeah.
this was.
And they
cereal
flavored
straws?
your milk. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna like this. I can tell already.
Smells like nothing.
Cowtail.
It does not smell like cowtail. It smells like nothing.
Yeah, I don't love that.
Ooh, I don't like the filling versus the surrounding. The textures are different. I don't like that.
Just licking. She's not licking your feet. She's licking the air.
I like it. It's not my favorite, but I mean I like it.
It doesn't taste like anything really. Just caramel, guys.
Yeah. All right. Last thing we have are sour dudes. Filled sour straws, sweet on the inside, made with real fruit juice, and they're fun fruit flavors.
What flavors we got?
These.
That's it.
That's it.
They don't tell us.
We just know they're supposed to be fruit flavored.
On the back, we have
This is
apple
what I thought.
juice.
Milk magic. Nooner, this is what I thought I was talking about.
That's exactly what I thought you were talking about.
Because there's a cow in it too. Milk.
So yeah, the only ingredient on the back is apple juice. The only flavor. Oh, and then artificial flavors.
Mm-hmm.
I will say they are very bright colored for a straw candy. Like they're not light. They're very deep.
It does not say what the flavors are. So
No.
do you want to take a bite of all of them if the first bite isn't nasty and see
There's a lot of
what you
blue.
guess?
And a lot of red too.
It's supposed to be green. Is there green in it?
Yes.
One green. Oh no.
So we'll
I
start
thought
with
it was
red. Everybody take a bite of the red. I got one. It goes in the package. Everybody take a bite of the wait. Yeah, you're good. Everybody take a bite of the red. We'll guess what flavor it is.
I don't like the smell.
Oh, it's got a good little kick of sour.
I don't hate that. I don't like the whatever's in the middle.
I do not like the flavor at all. It's almost giving vinegar.
This tastes exactly like a sour punch straw.
Yeah, I don't know what I don't like about it.
Yeah. How did they get away with this?
Brett doesn't like it either.
This tastes like a sour punch straw, but filled.
I don't see it.
It is making my tongue feel tingly. On the right. It might be the amount of sugar I've consumed.
I'm gonna try a blue, but I'm not.
It's supposed to be cherry. Would be my guess.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think we have to guess on the blue. It's definitely blue raspberry, right?
Mm-hmm.
That tasted like cardboard with sugar sprinkled on it. No, thank you. I do
There's
not want
definitely
to
a
try
taste
another.
to it. I'm gonna see the green.
The blue is much better.
There's one green one.
I also don't like
There's another one over here.
You don't like sour punch straw? Oh, I do.
The blue is much better.
Mm.
Telling you, anything with blue raspberry.
Now
The blue is good.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna try my favorite, which would be the yellow.
Hope it's banana. Sour banana.
Oh, oh no.
It's not that bad. There's no way it's that bad.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
Mm-hmm.
No. Oh no. Here's a napkin.
Oh.
Ah,
Oh.
It's pineapple.
Oh, it is. Okay.
I do not like it.
Once I knew what it was, it wasn't.
I like it. It's pineapple. You know, but
Okay. If you don't know what the flavor is, it is kind of visceral.
yeah, if you thought it was lemon, then you can't. We're in for a treat there. But yeah, that's pineapple.
Blah.
Green? Is this green?
Yep.
Oh. Oh.
Did you eat it? It's gross.
It's not gross. It tastes like pineapple.
Like green.
Like really pineapple-y.
Really?
Green.
Green apple?
Green apple.
Nothing wrong with that.
It's not better than the yellow. Ugh.
That pineapple was strong.
It was.
I didn't dislike it.
The last one is the orange.
I can't imagine what flavor it would be beyond orange.
The passion fruit.
It's guava flavor. Guava flavored sour punch. Oh.
My favorite one.
That's good. I like the sour dudes filled sour straws. The boys didn't.
No.
All right.
I would rank that next to bottom of the non-chocolate candies.
Yeah, that sweet tart thing was nasty.
Oh, I was putting taffy at the bottom.
Oh, Cathys not good either.
I would eat the sweet tart thing again. I guess
Oh no, I wouldn't.
but it didn't taste bad. It was just weird in my mouth.
Looking at our non-chocolate candies, what's your winner of the day and your loser of the day?
My winner is probably either the strawberry Sour Patch Kids or the blue raspberry Sweetest Fish.
I'm gonna agree with that, but I'm
Honorable mention to the Twizzlers.
my number one for today. I want to say is the Sour Patch Kids.
My number one is probably the blue raspberry Swedish Fish, but I had them before. Oh, I want to squirt some of this Warhead stuff because there's a blue raspberry Warheads,
Mm-hmm.
but that's good.
My least is that number one taffy.
My least is the sweet tart gumball weird things.
Yeah, my least is the taffy. Or that yellow sour dude was rough.
Yeah, I liked the yellow sour dude once you figured out it was pineapple. I'm about to eat Warhead goop on a blue raspberry Swedish Fish. It's good. I knew it was going to be. One time, I was backstage and I was drinking a blue raspberry energy drink. And Maggie Phillips walked up to me and she said, "Hey, are you a member of the Blue Raspberry Supremacy?" No prompt, nothing. I said, yeah, I guess so. She said, "Good." And then walked away.
Oh my goodness.
Mhm.
Ugh.
Our favorite thing on the channel this month.
I really like the head-to-head I did with Rhett called Patchwork.
Mm-hmm.
I really enjoyed that one. That was our roll-off. It was fun.
Okay.
I definitely would play that one again.
Okay. I like the Blockbuster game because I'm good at it.
I like the Blockbuster game as well.
It's fun. I like the head-to-head part of that.
I prefer the head-to-head to the other.
Mm-hmm.
I really like Wavelength.
Mm-hmm. I didn't play Wavelength, but I played it before.
That was
Same.
the quickest hour.
It's
my
super
life.
fun.
It was great.
It's really fun.
Little Nightmares 2 is fun too.
Oh yeah.
I'm ready to finish that game because I want to know what's going on.
Me too. I don't know what's going on.
I wish it was a book so I could read it and finish
Oh.
it.
That would be a really fun little quirky book.
Mm-hmm.
I'm having sensory overload.
We ate a lot of candy.
My tummy hurts.
Like a lot of candy. We should put a picture of the candy trash.
I took
From
one.
above.
I took one before.
I took one before.
I did.
We'll see after. Before and after. Yeah. Here.
Yeah, here we go.
We'll take an aerial shot of all the trash so you can see how much candy we've eaten. But thanks for listening to the Frenchie Farts podcast. We have fun filming it, so we hope you have fun listening to it. If there's anything you want to see us talk about next month, leave it in the comments. If you're friends with us, send a text to Nooner or myself. We'll definitely consider it. Thank you so much.
Bye.
Bye.
The podcast is over. Music.